I'm good. How's it going? Oh, hey, Fluxpa, how are you? Oh no, Blue! Aw. It's because, I mean, you have a lot on your plate right now. Yay, Fluxpa! Awesome. Yeah, and Blue, I hope your week improves. I know you had your new hire and everything, so I hope things are going okay with them. Are you ready to save Bird? I don't know if CJ is going to be joining us, unfortunately. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, training a new hire is always kind of rough, especially you were saying you don't even have like a training manual or anything like that, so. Does Bird want to be saved anymore? Oh, yes, Bird wants to be saved. He's in that tiny little cage. But yes, we should talk to Bird. Alright, let me switch over to the game. Hopefully it pops up. There we go. Yay! I hope Bird... It's only been 2 days. But we'll see. I'll go ahead and I'll load up my save here. Looks like it was this one. Yeah. I know! Oh, man, that's true. It's been a while since we got a chance to talk to Bird. Let's see if the old sailor even remembers.
Hello again, old man.
It be you.
Let's see if he wants to say anything else about Bird. Oh, he's only got stories. I don't want to hear any more stories.
See you later.
If I not be dead, I...
Okay, let's kind of refamiliarize ourselves with what we were doing. So the delivery list, we've still got to deliver to Tunlike. She's at the Journeyman Inn, but the lady at the inn said that she was out looking for work, so she's not there. We did get a stack of gold from the inn lady for doing chores. So that's good.
I got a whole handful of these Arcadian iron coins.
Yeah! Hey, see? We got gold! We got a map of the Northlands.
It's a map of the Northlands. I'm supposed to deliver this to, Tunlyak, staying at the Journeyman Inn.
Well, they look gold. She said they're iron. I don't know. We got a screwdriver we stole from some workmen.
It's a magnetized screwdriver.
We've still got this pocket watch.
The watch is ticking.
That was Cortez's heart, so he said. And then all of our other little goodies that we've collected along the way. So let's go, oh wait, we want to go to the pier. Oh! Fluxpa! That's a good point. Let's see if I can. Oh, it won't let me. Is it that iron is magnetized whereas gold is not? Is that it? If I'm remembering correctly. Oh, that's right. So, oh! Hey, CJ! Hi! Thank you for reading! Woo! Okay, yeah, gold won't be attracted. So, she did say they were iron, so... So should we go and see if we can save Bird now, or should we go to the Enclave? Those are the two things that we left for this time. What do you think? Since CJ's here, I was gonna stall and go to the Enclave, but since CJ's here, maybe we should just go and save Bird right away. What do you think? CJ, are you there? May not help much, but I know what I can try to help. Do you mean as far as this game? Have you played this game before, Ezekiel? Thanks for hosting! Thank you! Blue. And CJ, okay, save Bird now or right. We will try and save Bird now. So, my question to you is I remember the solution to this puzzle. Do you want me to just do the solution and save Bird, or do you want to figure it out yourself? Yourselves. In the meantime, we'll look at Bird.
It's a talking bird.
Do it? You want me to just do it? Okay. Save him? Alright, I'm just gonna save him.
That's the guy in charge of the Cups game.
Oh, wait. Yeah, let's just do it. Oh, Boris.
How about a game of cups today?
Okay, let's ask the Cups guy to spell. Blue! Dirty! I-cup. Okay, so I'll talk to him a little bit and then I'm gonna save Bird.
How do I play?
You put your coin down on the table. I put a cup on top of it and shuffled it around with the other 2 cups. And all you have to do is guess which one hides your coin. And remember, no magic used and none allowed. This amulet right here will light up if you use magic. Then you'll be banned. For life.
I-cup.
Can you tell me again what I can win?
An antique Domari counter from Gien, a superb cast iron replica of Mount Tyranny, a magic walnut from Anciel, and this, unique talking bird.
Okay, so we're gonna say, okay, let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Just place your bet, investment, on the table and the game will begin.
Okay. There we go.
Here's my coin. Now, how do I play?
I place 1 cup on top of your coin like so. Then, I shuffle them like so. Now, you guess which cup hides your coin. If you get it right, you win another coin, 3 in a row, and you win a prize.
Okay, so which do you want to pick? This is not the solution to the puzzle, but we're just doing it the first time. It doesn't matter. You're right. It doesn't matter. But we'll pick 3. And yes, Flexpaw, he did use magic to move the cups because I guess this game engine is not wanting to animate his arms right now. Uh-oh. Oh, shoot! Oh, there we go.
This one, for sure.
Looks like you've got the wrong cup. It happens. A 1 in 3 chance, you know. But with coin in your pocket, you can always try again.
So that was weird. I have no idea what that weird mouse icon was. The one that looked like Chompy Jaws? I don't know what that was, but I had to right-click to get rid of it, and then I could left-click on the cup. So, yay for emulator weirdness. Okay, so now we're going to do the actual solution. What? No! Don't eat the bird, he's our friend!
I'll try one more.
Keep your eyes on the cup. Now, you guess which cup hides your coin. If you get it right, you win another coin, 3 in a row, and you win a prize.
Oh, it's that weird... I don't know what this is. It's odd. So here's what we're gonna do. Let me do one more wrong, just to see if he says anything new, and then I'll say Bird. CJ, I'm torturing you. This is getting you back for Bendy.
It's this one, for sure.
You got the wrong cup again. Sorry. Try one more and perhaps this coin will bring you luck.
Oh my god, if I had a gun, I would, Blue. This guy's he's a scam artist. Alright, now we're gonna scam him. Let's do it.
I'll try one more.
Keep your eyes on the cup.
Magic shuffle.
Now, you guess which cup hides your coin. If you get it right, you win another coin. 3 in a row, and you win a prize.
Oh! So between Fluxpaw and Z, you've got the solution. You guys have actually figured it out. So they're iron coins. So we need to use a little bit of Stark magic here. So... Yes, they do! Yeah, exactly. We're gonna use the screwdriver.
Nothing happened. Hey, that cup moved. It's gotta be this one.
That's correct, but that's... You used magic, didn't you? You used your magic wand.
Nah, your amulet didn't light up, did it?
No, but it's impossible.
Because you use magic yourself? Because nobody's supposed to ever win your game? They have a name for people like you, sir. Con artist.
What? I'm outraged. I'm outraged.
Whatever. I want my prize.
Prize? You don't get a prize for winning once. Especially when you're cheating. You cheat.
You want me to call the city guard? I demand a prize.
Oh, by the gods of gambling. Here, take this and leave me be.
A calculator? Where did you get this?
Oh, I don't know. Won it off some guy who got it from someone else who's supposedly been in stock. It's it's a valuable souvenir from the mysterious and elusive world of logic. Now, would you please let me be? Let someone else play. Yes?
He gave us a calculator.
Strangely enough, it's an old-fashioned calculator. Like the ones they used back in, like, the Elizabethan times.
Alright, let's continue saving Bird.
I want to play again.
No, not you, lady. Get your errand off my table.
I have a right to play. I didn't use magic.
You did use that magic wand there. That's magic to me.
No, it's science, not magic. There's no sign that says no science allowed now, is there?
What do you want from me?
I want to play.
Sorry, lady, that magic wand of yours will put me out of business. I'd rather close up for the day than let you play another game.
So let's just give him the magic wand.
I'll make a trade with you. My magic wand for one of your prizes, and then I'll leave your game alone.
What's the catch?
No catch. You get a magic wand, and I get one of your exotic prizes.
All right. Fair enough. Which prize would you like?
It's an important choice, so I'll think about it before I decide.
Very well. But honor our agreement. And for the love of the balance, don't sell that magic wand to anyone but me.
So...
I'm not talking to you, you cheat!
We want Bird! That's what we want!
You still interested in a trade? My magic wand for one of your exotic prizes.
Which prize would you like to trade for?
I haven't decided yet.
Very well.
Wait, we want Bird! Why is she not letting us choose Bird?
It's a talking bird.
Oh, geez, maybe we did this out of order. Yeah, let's see if we walk away and come back. Maybe there's something in the Enclave that I read and makes her want Bird, but I already talked to the sailor. So... Oh, CJ, I'm sorry! I really thought I had all the... Oh, I thought this was it.
You still interested in a trade? My magic wand for one of your exotic prizes.
Which prize would you like to trade for?
I haven't decided yet.
Very well.
Let's see if that... No. Okay. Screwdriver on the bird isn't working, so there's got to be something... Don't screw the bird! Okay, there's got to be something we're missing to make her realize that she needs to get the bird. So let's just continue, and we'll come back.
Did you make your delivery to Tunlyak at the Journeyman Inn yet?
Oh, I forgot all about that.
By the balance, get to it.
That's a... Oh, hi, Ralph! Hello! And let's see, look at the other prizes. I don't know if I really can.
It's a talking bird.
Okay, so what it's gotta be is she probably doesn't realize that she needs bird yet. Let's go talk to the old sailor again, and if that's not it, the only other place we could go is the Enclave, so maybe there's something there. Pier. No, I want the small pier. Hello, hello!
Hello again, old man.
It be you.
Let's see if he tells another story that involves bird. Let's see.
I'd love to hear some more maritime stories.
Sure, sweetie, I be happy to. What story you be wanting to hear now?
Any tale of your exciting adventures will do.
You want more? Damn be me wooden left ankle. I be having a great old tale to tell yez about how I be coming to have me wooden pecker. It all began...
You know what? On second thought, forget about it.
I was hoping there would be a bird story, but... oh, yeah, CJ, did you miss that? There was a merman story. Pecker like a bird! He had a wooden bird! But yeah, the merman story was him telling us about the fallen god when we
See you
asked him
later.
about it.
If I not be dead, I...
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Let's go to the Enclave. Oh, crap, I hope not. So yeah, so let's go to the Enclave, and I'm willing to bet... Because, yeah, there's not really much else that we have to do until we need bird. Oh, the captain. Yeah.
I look like a serving maid.
Whoops. It's really funny which puzzles I remember from when I last played this, and which parts my mind is just glossed over.
Hello.
Oh, no, it's just the merman story.
Bye.
Wow, he doesn't even say goodbye or anything. Captain Neveve's an asshole. Whoops. Okay, let's go to the Enclave. That's kind of where we were being nudged to go anyway, so we may have been beating the game to the punch here, trying to save Bird early. God!
It's some kind of sandstone, very malleable, but also very vulnerable to the elements. These cliffs probably have huge, naturally formed caves and tunnels.
Let's see.
It's a stone dragon gazing down into the center of the dome like it's guarding the entrance. It's a magnificent piece of work.
Uh, wait. Yeah, you're right. I'm not friends with Bird yet, but what is his full name? What? How do I address him, Blue? Oh, yes, Woodpecker. Yes, that is correct.
The dragon's mouth is pointing straight down at the middle of the floor. The dragon's mouth is pointing straight down at the middle of the floor. It's a circular hollow about 20 centimeters across and about 5 centimeters deep. It's a small recess about the size of my fist with a thin duct extending from the recess to the circular hollow in the middle of the floor. There are 3 others just like it, arranged with equal distance to each other in a circle and all connected via a duct to the center of the floor.
Let's see. Okay. Downstairs. Down into the... Oh, that's right! His Excellency Sir Bartholomew III! I forgot about that! Oh, that's right! This is that Vestrum we were supposed to talk
It's
to.
one of the Sentinel Minstrels.
Oh, oh!
Oh, oh, goodness me, I didn't hear you come in. By the way, you haven't seen Volume 6 of the Complete Annotated History of the Northlands, have you? I could have sworn it was here yesterday.
Sorry, no.
I guess someone else must have taken it. I try to tell them to write down what they borrow on the list, but they never listen. Only last week I spent 3 hours searching the entire enclave for the second scripture of the ballads, the scripture of song, before I realized that Vestrum Tobias was studying it back in the city. Now, such incidents could be avoided if only, and this applies to you too, young lady, people would sign out the books they borrow when they borrow them and sign them back in when they're done. Such a simple procedure. It shouldn't take more than a few seconds to jot down your name and the name of the book you borrow. It makes my job so much easier. Now, which book did you want me to find for you?
Shelves! There's shelves everywhere, Fluxpaw! Shelves, shelves, shelves! The Dewey Decimal System is a scientific and logic organization system. This is the realm of magic. They do not have need for Dewey Decimal.
Are you Minstrel Yaren?
Yes, of course. What a silly question.
How would I know? I don't know you.
I am Minstrom Yeren, keeper of the Great Library of Marcuria. In fact, this is the greatest library of all the Northlands. Perhaps of the entire world, although they say the Dark People have a library as big, if not bigger, than this one. But of course, we're not allowed anywhere near there. Have you been there?
I don't think...
What a silly question. Of course you haven't. You're not of the Dark People, are you? You don't look like any Dark People I've ever seen, so I can't see how you could possibly... Now, where did Volume 6 disappear to?
Yeah, this library, I mean, I'm assuming there's more to it than we're seeing.
Tobias said I should talk with you.
Tobias? Vestrum Tobias? I haven't seen him for... Well, he was in last week, but before that it must have been days at least. How is he? Still eating enough for 2 mules? I must tell you of this funny story I heard the other day of how Vestrum Tobias eats enough for a table full of minstrum. Or was it one Elguan? Although the Elguan don't as a rule eat very much at all. Did you know that the Elguan can smell water more than half a day's journey away? Amazing, amazing creatures, perfectly suited for life in the desert. The balance provides, that's for certain. The balance provides.
Meow! Hi, Marty!
Vestrum Tobias recommended that I look at some books.
Books is what we do best here at the Enclave, that is for certain. Which book would you like to see?
Yeah, you have a good point, actually. The water in here is, like, probably not good near books. Hello, hello! Oh my god, Marty, no. Oh, Blue, you have a good point! That is logic! No place in Arcadia. Okay, I'm just gonna go down these. I think I could choose all of them. Let's see.
I'm looking for some information, but I'm not sure which book to ask for.
No matter. I know a great deal about most of the books in here. What topic intrigues you?
I've heard rumors about mermen who live beneath the Sea of Songs, and I'd like to find out more about them.
Mermen in the Sea of Songs. Let me see what I can find, yes?
Ooh, that is a good fundraising goal. I will keep that in mind for when we do the charity streams. No, Z, you're not banned. Don't you go anywhere. You stay right here.
I did find something of interest. I'll leave it here for you to read.
Alright, let's take a look at what he found. So this is about the mermen. Merum, also mermen, merpeople, Marians, a magical people who reside in the depths of the great ocean and other seas. Little contact has been made with the Merum, who are believed to have been quite numerous in the past, but are now dwindling in numbers. Confirmed location of Merum cities is between the Briston Atoll and Gien, centering on the Sea of Songs. Legends of mermen, merpeople, Marians are rampant among sailors. These stories portray the Merum in a grotesque and violent light, betraying the truth of their largely peaceful people.
Are you done? Let me take that back for you.
You're thinking too logically there, Marty. But that would make sense if, I mean, we are in a giant stone cave. Maybe we need a humidifier.
Oh, goodness, it's you again. Oh, you gave me such a fright.
Could I see some more books?
Oh, certainly. What a silly question.
I'm looking for some information, but I'm not sure which book to ask for.
No matter. I know a great deal about most of the books in here. What topic intrigues you?
Okay. Flying people.
Are there any books about flying people who observe and tell stories?
Winged storytellers, hmm? Let me see what I can find. Hold on.
It is a California library! All of our libraries should have reflecting pond things in the middle of them.
I did find something of interest. I'll leave it here for you to read.
I think you're right, Z. He's just... yeah. Swimming while reading a good book. Yes, that makes total sense. Okay, so
The
this is
island
about...
of Elias,
Oh.
near the Briston Atoll. Maybe I should try to go there.
Oh, okay, so we got a clue here. So this is about the Elatian people, the flying storytellers, a crafty winged people who have recently dwindled in numbers and whose ability to fly long distances has been steadily diminishing over the past few centuries. The... Oh god, I'm saying this wrong, I know it. The Atlian are known for their ability to remember and tell stories from before the dawn of mankind and up to modern events. The largest known tribe of Atlian, or oh man, blah. A Latian, with whom traders have occasional contact, resides on the otherwise uninhabited island of Atlian in the Bristol Atoll. I am most definitely saying that wrong, but Atlation. Oh, okay, Atlation. That makes sense. Atlation. They'll say it eventually in the game. That's probably the only time I'll have to read it out loud.
Are you done? Let me take that back for you.
You have a waterproof My Little Pony book? Oh my goodness. Corellian? Some words are hard!
Oh, oh, goodness, it's you again. Oh, you gave me such a fright.
Could I see some more books?
Oh, certainly. What a silly question.
I'm looking for some information, but I'm not sure which book to ask for.
No matter. I know a great deal about most of the books in here. What topic intrigues you?
So, magical people.
I need to find out which 4 magical people of Arcadia were given a piece of the stone disc that serves as the key to the Guardian's realm.
The stone disc of the balance, yes? Yes. There could possibly be something on that in... let me check. Just one moment.
Oh my god, Timber totally could. Absolutely. Oh, it's you again. Minstrom, I'm not leaving. I am literally just reading the books you give me.
I did find something of interest. I'll leave it here for you to read.
I guess I could, although I'm not really set up to have him stream with me, though. I'm kind of just at my desk. But that would have been a good idea! Timber is a pupper. Oh, I didn't realize... Oh, shoot. There's multiple pages. I hope those other books didn't have multiple pages. So, chapter 16 in the 8th scripture, the scripture of breaking, regarding the disc of the balance and the events that came about when the disc was broken. The scriptures tell us that the disc was kept at the Enclave for many thousands of years, safely guarded from any threat by the respect held by every man and woman for the authority of the fathers. But with dissent came disobedience, and disobedience brought immorality, and immorality begat theft. Tyrant soldiers, aided by sentinel traders, attempted to make away with the disc, but were thwarted by the White of the Kin herself. Oh, it's our mother! Intervening, although forbidden to do so on behalf of the fathers. The disc was brought safely back to the Enclave, but the threat would linger in the minds of the Minstrom and the Vestrum. So it became that the disc was melted in the forge of the dragon's mouth, shaped into the elements of 4 magical people, and given to those respective people for safekeeping until such a time when it was decreed that the disc should once more be whole. One stone to the gentle souls that sing in the dark, and shape the earth between. Oh, whoops, that's a whole sentence. One stone to the gentle souls that sing in the dark and shape the earth between their toes. One stone to the watchers of the woods, the ones who are outside. One stone to the 2 that make one, of air and of sea. and 1 stone to the keepers of the dark flame, the eternally dark, the mariners. When the time comes for the disc to be whole again, 1 person will make a journey to the 4 who hold the pieces, and the pieces will be given willingly, because there will be no doubt in their righteousness of this person. Breaking Bad? No. I know, I think what it is with the emulator, the font is the same size as it was when the game was originally released, but the graphics are being displayed at a higher quality, so it just squishes everything up to the top of the page. Oh, that's true. Maybe there are supposed to be pictures.
Are you done? Let me take that back for you.
These books are illustrated, but the illustrations are magic. Oh, sorry. Maybe I shouldn't be discussing fonts and computer stuff. That's for logic and science. That's not where we are.
Oh, goodness. It's you again. Oh, you gave me such a fright.
Could I see some more books?
Oh, certainly. What a silly question.
Oh my god. Here, furries, illustrate these religious texts.
I'm looking for some information, but I'm not sure which book to ask for.
No matter. I know a great deal about most of the books in here. What topic intrigues you?
Inappropriate. Furries and religious magic textbook things? Let's see.
I'd like to learn more about dragons, about the Dragkin.
Oh, yes, yes. We have some wonderful books on that topic. Stay here.
Yes, yes. And then they erected their giant rocket and blast off to the stars. The space furries. Oh no, not the Twitch
I
police.
did find something of interest. I'll leave it here for you to read.
Secrets of the Dryakin by Minstrom. Oh god. Elyak. Forward! The Dryakin are known by many names throughout the Twin Worlds. In Altung, they are often referred to as Dratkin, in some variations of Low Tongue, Dretchin. In the Southlands, the word. Oh, god damn. Dryak, I think, refers specifically to the winged lizard shape traditionally associated with the kin. In Irad, the eternal spirits of the kin are called simply Drak, regardless of their current shape. In Stark, most cultures refer to the kin as dragon, Drage, Drake, Dragon, though this usually refers only to the winged lizard-like shape and not to the spirit inhabiting this shape. In fact, while in Arcady, the kin are respected and revered as eternal spirits with great significance in the balance and the all in In Stark, the kin are mostly creatures of mythology and fairy tales. However, in some Stark legends and scriptures, notably the Christian Bible, the name dragon is associated with the forces of evil, and thus the religious connotations do seem to have carried over in a somewhat distorted form. Who or what are the Dryakin? Why not ask who is the creator? Or what is the all? Questions thus asked will remain in perpetuity unanswered, for they are in truth unanswerable. To condense all knowledge of the creator into one answer is futile, and in any attempt to define the all without describing every single element that makes up the all. So also with the Dryakin, we cannot answer. Who is the Dryakin, or what is the Dryakin? But we can provide some answers to the simpler questions. The questions that deal with what we see and hear and feel and what we may... Blah. Oh my god, this sentence is long. And what we have been told by the kin themselves. Answers that, together, may give us, if only the faintest hint of the whole truth, then at least some indication of who or what the Dryken are. Born of the emptiness between the stars, reads the 11th scripture of the balance, the scripture of time. Shaped in unison with the all, part of the all, yet outside the all. Drechen, note the ancient high-tongue variation of Dryken. Why so many variations and interpretations of the Dryken from culture to culture? The kin have always been shrouded in mystery, and the mystery rises legend and myth. The kin seem content to be seen as nothing but tall tales and figments of the bard's fertile imagination. Yep, dragons.
Are you done? Let me take that back for you.
How is the dragon? Not why or what, but how.
Oh, goodness, it's you again. Oh, you gave me such a fright.
You're right, Marty. He really shouldn't know that we're staying here. He's very forgetful.
Could I see some more books?
Oh, certainly. What a silly question.
So I think we've exhausted this option. Let me see.
I'm looking for some information, but I'm not sure which book to ask for.
No matter. I know a great deal about most of the books in here. What topic intrigues you?
So let's see. We did the Merim, the winged people whose names I can't say, the scripture of the disc, the dragon. Oh yeah, so that's it.
I forget, but thanks anyway.
I know how it is. I forget things all the time. I even forgot my own name once. Couldn't remember it for a whole week, and then someone called for me, and I couldn't find him. Strangest thing.
Huh, the subtitles are different again. Okay, so let's ask him about the Silver Spear of Goramon.
I'm looking for a story called The Silver Spear of Gorimon.
Yes, a fanciful tale if I ever saw one, but a charming one. Did you know that I'm often paid visit by adventurers wishing to read everything available on the spear so that they too could set out on their foolish quests?
Yeah, don't you just hate those adventurers?
Well, they pay for my bread, milk, and butter with their contributions to the coffers, so I shouldn't be too critical of them. But they care not about the books. They care only about what the books can give them.
I care. About the books, really.
I can tell. So, the Silver Spear of Gorimon, then?
You're right, he probably was reading the book that he's looking for. Volume 6 or whatever. I mean, are we really any better? Well, there'll be times I'm holding my phone in my hand, and I'll realize it's not in my pocket, and I'll be like, where's my phone? Oh, wait, I'm holding it.
I did find something of interest. I'll leave it here for you to read.
I think everybody does it, Marty. And no, I've never forgotten my own name. That's kind of extreme. Call your own number. Will you answer? Wouldn't that be weird if you had your phone in your hand, you weren't sure where your phone went, so you called it, and, oh, hey, Nova! I don't know my name anymore, it's gone! It's out of my head! But yeah, what if you called yourself, but then you answered? That's a scary, spooky story right there. Anyway, the Silver Spear of Goramon. In the glory days of Bakshiva, before the drought, when Goramon was the greatest city in the known world, the Perik of Bakshiva decided to forge the most powerful weapon in the world to challenge the mighty White Dragon. The Perik had grown greedy and bored with Oh wait, I lost my place. Greedy and bored, his treasure hold filled with the riches of the world, and he desired nothing except the one thing he could never have, the unborn daughter of the white dragon, the fairest, purest, most beautiful creature in the universe. He had asked the white dragon for her daughter's hand in marriage, but she had refused, scolding him for his insolence and warning him to keep his distance from immortals. And so the parrot sought the advice of a mighty sorcerer, the dark and cruel Eos, to learn how to kill one of the Dryad kin. The sorcerer told the parrot of the white silver of Mount Tyranny, the strongest substance in Arcadia, and how it could be forged by magic to kill even one of the kin. The parrot ordered his army to go north, across the ocean, and to bring back enough white silver to shape a weapon. When his men returned with the rare metal, the parrot ordered the finest blacksmith in Bathsheba to his castle, where Eos the sorcerer cast a spell to create an unholy forge. 10 days and nights it took before the exhausted blacksmith could present a tall spear to his emperor. But before the spear could be used to kill one of the kin, it had to be bathed in blood. Oh god. Beheading the poor blacksmith and the soldiers who had retrieved the white silver from Mount Tyranny, the parrot's private bath was filled with their blood. As he dropped the silver spear into the red bath, watched over by Eos, a terrible scream erupted, and steam rose up in a red, foul-smelling cloud. When the steam lifted, the blood was all gone, and the spear was glowing in a deep red color. With the terrible weapon now ready to be wielded, the parrot issued a challenge to the white dragon to either surrender her daughter to him for marriage or to suffer a painful death at his hand. Enraged, the white dragon refused him yet again and flew to meet the parrot, his sorcerer and his 1,000-strong army on the green fields outside Gorman. Of the magical silver spear she knew nothing, and the parrot kept it wrapped in cloth by his side. "Bring your forces around, parrot," warned the white dragon. "If you do not, I will lay waste to them all. I wish my men no harm," lied the parrot, "for this is between the two of us." He then rode forward alone and dismounted his horse, but stayed within reach of the spear. The white dragon landed before him, and she said, "You are brave to face me like this, when you know you cannot harm me." Then the parrot raised a hand as if to greet her, but it was instead a sign to his sorcerer, the terrible Eos, who cast a mighty spell to hold the white dragon, while the parrot drew his silver spear. The white dragon fought bravely, and she was close to escaping the sorcerer's magic, but the parrot was quick, and he thrust the magic spear into her chest. She screamed in pain and anger, and the sorcerer's spell could no longer hold her. Rising on her beautiful wings, blood pouring down on the land below, she cursed Bathsheba, her parrot, and her people for all time. Whenever the white dragon's blood fell, wherever the white dragon's blood fell, the land turned arid and grass became sand. The parrot sent his army to follow the white dragon and to bring back her egg, but the drought grew, and within days, the once proud empire of Bathsheba was turning into a desert. Then followed a fierce storm that tore across the land for 100 days and nights, and when the dust settled, there was nothing left of Bathsheba, but 2 coastal cities and a few scattered oases. It is said that in the buried ruins of a lost capital, wrapped in the arms of the parrot who dared test the immortal, rests the silver spear of Gorman. That is the story of the silver spear of Gorman. Oh my goodness, you have been very chatty.
Are you done? Let me take that back for you.
Oh, Nova, I hope you're doing all right, or I hope things improve. The lusty Argonian maid. Oh my god. I was actually just catching up on a prequel adventure, the webcomic. And he's got a hoodie for pre-order, and the art for the pre-order is, I'm assuming, the lusty Argonian maid. It's an Argonian lady. No, I would notice. I would keep reading, but I would notice. Oh, only probably be fine. Oh. Well, I hope. I hope you're okay.
Oh, oh, goodness, it's you again. Oh, you gave me such a fright.
Could I see some more books?
Oh, certainly. What a silly question.
History of Mercuria.
A book on the history of Marcuria would be interesting.
Ah, an extensive subject, to be sure. I will do my best.
Thank you, Ghost Gifter! Yay! You got a sub. Anonymous Gifter! Grifter! Sifter!
I did find something of interest. I'll leave it here for you to read.
Travels in the Northlands by Jemian the Discoverer, the first part. In my many years as a traveling poet and bard, I have journeyed far and wide across the fair realm of Arcadia, and I have seen sights most people have not dreamed. I have stood on the magnificent and terrible southern capes in the midst of winter, when the storms are at their fiercest, while waves as tall as the towers of Albation washed over my frozen body. I have witnessed the monstrous beasts that lurk in those dark and deadly waters of the south. Swallow brave Gallon's Hole, creatures the size of mountains that with the flick of a tail can touch the depths of the sea and the stars themselves. I have crossed the great ocean from north to south and from east to west, and in the course been stranded on desert islands with no sustenance but what I could gather from the sparse vegetation for months at a time. I have ridden the giant Elguan across Shangagriel, the wasteland, from... excuse me. Ooh, had a little cough. Sorry about that. Elguan across Shangagriel, the wasteland, from Altaban to Monterba, and further south where the I don't know that word, the oasis, are few and far between, and I have seen the shifting dunes above the ruins of Goramon, precious jewel of Bakshiva. Oh, of the Bakshivan Empire, concealed for centuries by the coarse and treacherous sand. And I have journeyed far west, carried on goodwill and destiny by shadow ships, to the strange and unknown cliffs of a world unseen by most, a world of an unfamiliar tongue and customs, a world of great wonder and mysticism. I have seen all this and more, but the fairest sights still I have seen in the lands of the north, from Ireed to the border mountains, from Tyrone to the Bay of Fire. No sight can ever compare to the dawn at Mount Tierney, looking out to the plains of Nedra, where wild stallions run free in the thousands, and to look on the city of Coruscant, the pearl of fire, while the boiling sun sets in the ocean beyond, the slow waves reflecting dark yellow and red as they lap slowly upon the sandy shores, and oh my god, this guy can write a fucking sentence. Slowly upon the sandy shores, an inexperience truly treasured and never forgotten. These lands are blessed by the Creator, shaped by men, yet wild and free and fertile. Home to the greatest cities, the most precious sights, and the most cultured and civilized people in Arcadia. Of all the fires I have rested my weary legs by, of all the taverns where I have learned the legends of tale spinners and memorized the songs of bards, of all the lands where I have wandered from city to village, it is the Northlands I have returned time and time again to learn ever more. This guy loves his commas! Holy crap! Alright. Join me now, for I will evoke in you the very emotions I first experienced when visiting the sights and treasures of the Northlands. Join me, and I will surely bring you there to the exotic myths of this blessed land, and you will pine for its rugged coast and green woods and its hardy people. And like me, you will never rest until you can return to yonder shores. Oh, man. Oh, yes, yeah. the sentences are structured properly. It's just long sentences. Anyway, Mercuria! Oh, Mercuria, thou'st unkempt diamond of capitals, thou art by truth the fairest. Thy thy counsel may seek for knowledge kept within the centuries sought and gathered by men wiser than the ages, brought hither by word of mouth. Mercuria, change thou not the course of war. Oh, between thy people. Diplomat, wise man, magician, all this and more. Thou hast without equal the mark of merit and virtue. Written by Jeremine Unthrin, the poet. The august council of Ireed, the unified country. Mercuria lies on the hardy southern coast of the Northlands, halfway between Tyrone and Coruscant. It is a port of call for merchants, traders, adventurers, and pilgrims from all 4 continents. A place of commerce and diplomacy for millions of humans and... Oh, there's a typo in here. And other species. Ireed is a strong and proud land perched between the plains of something or other in the north of the land of the Tyrone, to the west the great sea, to the south and the forest of the Northlands to the east, and inhabited by humans, Dalmari, Tyrone, people, and Veneer. Ireed was formed by Mercuria, emerged as a major center for diplomacy and trade, and become the banner under which the surrounding lands united as one. Ireed is a democracy currently led by the chief council of the Ireed flag, Lord something or other, the High Council, composed of the oh my god. Ireed is a democracy, blah, blah, blah. I lost my place there. Ireed flag, Lord something, the High Council, composed of the ministers who govern by representation, reside in the Mercurian Hall of the Assembly, flanked by the palace and the barracks. The Irides and traditionalists and their form of government has barely changed over the last few millennia. In High Tongue, Ireed means unification or assembly. Mercuria is one of the largest cities in Arcadia, the capital of Ireed, and a center for trade, diplomacy, and cultural diversity. Populated by a large variety of races from human to Veneer, Mercuria has grown from its origins as a birthplace of humanity to a city of all Arcadians and the hub of the civilized world. Oh my god, how long is this? Okay, not much longer. Blah, no, I got this, I can do it. Founded 20,000 years ago at the shore of the then unconquered ocean, it is the first known permanent settlement of the emergent human race. Initially left to its own devices by more developed races, Mercuria grew large and fat and wealthy. With newfound confidence, it passed through a period of... It's really hard to read with this font. It passed through a period of expansion which gained it a reputation as a merciless aggressor, which soon brought violent attention from the Tyrone in the west and the Dolmari in the north. After years of war, Mercuria was decimated and subsequently rebuilt with sufficient reinforcements to weather attacks from both sea and land. Peaceful times followed, whereupon Mercuria settled into the role it has in today's Arcadia. Although all surrounding areas fall under its jurisdiction, there is sufficient self-governing and few central taxes to appease all but the most disgruntled. The huge areas of farmland around the city benefit from the well-kept roads, markets, and the busy export to other lands. Nearby villagers benefit from the military might of Mercuria, protecting them against roving barbarians and tyrant armies, and Mercuria also provides the people of the Northlands with one of the best and busiest ports in Arcadia, allowing travel to distant destinations around the world. That is a fucking book.
Let me take that back for you.
Oh no! Oh no! We have to save Bird! Oh god! I think there's one more book. We're almost done. We're almost done.
Oh, goodness, it's you again. Oh, you gave me such a fright.
Oh, I'll click on it. The game's gonna freeze while I do, though. Oh, it can't be saved! No! Whoops. Uh-oh. Oh, don't let the game crash. There we go.
Could I see some more books?
Oh,
I didn't...
What a silly question.
I did not remember this much reading. Almost done. Yeah, this one.
I'd like to read some Arcadian folk tales.
A favored topic of mine. I have just what you're looking for.
That reminds me, when he places the book down, I should really save. We've got to save Bird! fan fiction, huh? That's the Minstrom's private stash. We're not allowed to read those books. I wonder if he's got friend
I
fiction.
did find something of interest. I'll leave it here for you to read.
All right. Oops. I'm gonna save real quick, just in case. Oh yeah, have you seen Bob's Burgers? Tina in that writes friend fiction. It's fan fiction about her friends. Alright, some folk tales. Sadra, the faithful wife. Sadra was married to a brute of a man named Kerr. He was a bully who drank, cursed, gambled, and beat up his wife. Oh, poor lady. When he lost coins at the cups table. Oh man, this fable is about the cups dealer. We have to go beat the cups dealer. Still, Sadra treated Kerr with respect and care. She fed him when he was hungry, she made his bed and washed his back, and she laid down with him when he told her to. She never complained of her hardships to anyone, even though some days she woke up with bruises all over her body. God damn. I don't want to read a story about domestic violence. Despite her husband's treatment, Sadra was a beautiful woman with lovely dark hair and green eyes, and men would admire her when she went to the market for food or the town well for water. But none dared approach her, fearing her dangerous husband more than they admired her beauty and grace. People would say, "Poor Sadra, she deserves better than what she has. She is so good and patient even though her husband mistreats her every day." But no one was willing to do anything to free her from her husband, as they all feared his wrath. "She chooses her own path," they would say, "and it is not our duty to interfere." Then one day a tall and handsome prince rode into town to visit with the elder council. When he spotted Sadra carrying 2 heavy buckets from the well to her home on the edge of town, he was taken with her beauty and youth, and he jumped down from his horse to help carry her buckets home. On the way, he offered Sadra courtship, but when told she was already married, he bowed respectfully and excused himself for acting inappropriately. That night, Sadra's husband heard about the prince helping his wife, and after striking her down for letting royalty interfere with her duties, he strode drunkenly, for he had already had his usual fill of dark ale, towards the tavern where the prince and his cohorts were staying. When Kerr arrived at the tavern, the prince was eating dinner, and when told Sadra's husband was there to see him, the prince stood and waved the man closer. "I must congratulate you on your good taste in marriage," said the prince, "for your wife is the most beautiful and good-hearted woman I have ever met. And then he offered Kerr a seat and a tall mug of ale. But the angry husband did not appreciate the prince's advances, and he drew a sword and lunged at the prince before his guards could react. The prince was quick and lucky to avoid certain death, and before Kerr could make a second strike, the prince had recovered his sword from where it stood by the wall and stood ready to fight the brute. "Leave him be," called the prince when his guards drew arms and ran to protect their liege. "This is between him and me," smiling briefly. He nodded his head to Kerr and stood to attention. Obviously, his skill with the sword was formidable. Kerr, a coward at heart, knew that if he fought fairly, he would surely die, and he sheathed his sword, but loosened the knife he had tucked up his long sleeve. "My pardon, Prince," said Kerr. "My love for my wife is such that I am blinded by jealousy. I offer you friendship and apologies." He extended an open hand to the prince and smiled a broad lizard smile. The prince, unaware of Kerr's mistreatment of his faithful wife, smiled back, put down his sword, and extended his own hand. "Your apology is accepted, sir." Then suddenly Kerr's knife was in his hand and moving in a blur towards the prince's exposed throat. Had it not been for the quick eye of a nearby guard, who with the broad side of his sword struck Kerr on the side of his head, the prince would have been dead. The knife carved a deep scar in the prince's shoulder, but did no serious harm. Kerr was taken away to the town prison to be judged when the sun rose. His crime was surely punishable by death, especially if Sadra would testify to his cruelty in front of the judge. Free of Kerr's tyranny, the townspeople now spoke of Sadra's suffering by her husband's hand, but Sadra would not herself, even now, speak against her husband, and instead of being sentenced to death, Care was sent away to work the king's mines for 25 years. Taken with her faithfulness, the prince yet again offered Sadra courtship, but again Sadra declined, for she was still a married woman. Then, 1 year later, Care attempted to escape the king's mines by killing 2 guards and climbing the walls, but he was shot down with an arrow and died in agony and disgrace. Again, the prince visited Sadra's town, bringing condolences and a renewed offer of courtship, and this time Sadra agreed. Months later, the prince and Sadra were married in a glorious ceremony, and when the old king died, the prince became regent, and Sadra his queen. She was as good a queen as the land had ever seen, and she was loved dearly until the day she died. And her funeral was the grandest and most tearful in memory. Yeah, that was a weird story. How about now, Sadra? No. That was a horrible bedtime story. Let's see if this one's better. This one's called The Children of the Lake. There was a village by a lake where no couple had borne a child for 20 years. The villagers were desperate, for without children their village would wither and die, and they turned to their god for help. The next morning, 50 young children rose out of the misty lake and wandered onto the shores, much to the joy of the childless women. "We are yours," said one of the children, "as long as you remember one thing. You are never to fish from this lake again. Instead, you must learn to hunt in the forest and live off the land." The villagers agreed, though they worried they might go hungry since they were used to catching and eating fish from the lake. But it didn't take long before they had taught themselves to hunt and grow wheat and potatoes in the fields. 18 years passed, and then one day an old man grew tired of rabbits and deer and potatoes and bread, and he longed to catch a big fish and cook it over a sizzling fire. He took his boat out to where the villagers would not see him, and he sank his line. Almost immediately he caught a large trout, but as he was rowing back to the shore, he saw the children of the lake wander from their homes back into the dark waters from whence they came. Their mothers called for them, tried to hold on to them, begged them not to leave, but they would not speak, and one by one they disappeared into the lake. The old fisherman then saw, as the children sank into the murky waters, how they turned into large fish and sped off into the deep. He was shameful then, and dropped his catch back in the water, but it was too late, and the village would forever more remain childless. Oh boy, both of those folk tales were very odd. Children in the mist!
Are you done? Let me take that back for you.
They were fish babies. And that's all the text that the Enclave has that I'm able to access. Alright. Oh, so let's see. Let's see if there's anything downstairs. Oh.
It's a rusty wheel. It's stuck.
Okay.
It's a pool of seawater. You'd think that it'd be a bad idea to have a pool inside a library on account of the moisture, but I guess magic makes everything possible.
Hey, you called it! She even commented on it!
The water's pretty cold.
Alright. That's a good point! Alright, so one of the books told us where to find the winged storytellers. The, how did you say it? Atlassian people? I don't know why that's so hard for me to say. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go talk to him to see if he'll take me there. We know we can't because he doesn't have wind.
Hello.
Uh-huh.
Do you know the island of Elias?
The vacation paradise of the ancient Delmari? Certainly.
How do I get there?
It's near the Briston Atoll, but boats rarely travel directly to Briston from Marcuria. You'd have to travel via Guyenne.
Can you give me a lift to Guyenne on your ship?
There are 3 problems with that scenario. Number 1, there's no wind, so we can't set sail south. Number 2, I lost my navigator a few weeks past, and I have yet to find his replacement. And number 3, you're a woman. We don't let women on board the White Dragon.
Isn't that a bit sexist?
Sexy is just what I worry about. What with a boat full of men being out at sea for months at a time?
Not sexy, sexist.
I'm a sailor, girl. What do you expect? Good bedside manners?
Yeah, he's an asshole.
I'd really appreciate it if I could hitch a ride with you to Guyenne.
Ain't gonna happen. Sorry.
Alright,
Bye.
let's talk to the old sailor. Maybe he'll give us a ride in exchange for Bird.
Hello again, old man.
Eh? It be you.
CJ, that's a good point.
Do you know the island of Elias?
Aye, I be knowing lots and lots about the feared Isle of Elias.
It's feared? How?
Because it be a place of cannibals.
You really don't know anything about the island of Elias, do you?
No, I do not.
Oh, okay, Marty, no worries. Sleep well. And thanks for watching. Sorry you didn't get to see Bird be saved. That was my mistake. But we will save him tonight, so you have to watch the VOD.
Do you know how I can get passage on a boat going south?
Aye, coin be the way, as me beloved wife always be saying. 'Course she'd be running off with a wealthy merchant while I be away at sea. Women, never trusted one I didn't pay for again.
I don't have much coin at all.
And I be at a loss, as do ye, unless...
Oh, here it is! We're gonna save him! We're gonna save him, CJ! Don't worry, you don't have to be mad at me anymore. This is it. This is what we need.
I need coin to travel in a boat unless... what?
Unless I be calling in a favor with the good Captain Horatio Nebave, who be traveling to Guyenne as soon as the wind be picking up.
What kind of favor?
Oh, he be owing me from back when I was his captain.
Would you cash in your favor with Nebave if I got your bird back?
Aye, I be promising anything to get me friend back. It be a deal.
That's it! Oh, the journal's glowing! That's it!
See you later.
If I not be dead, aye.
There we go! Now we can go get Bird! We're gonna save Bird! Let's go! Run to the city, April! Go! Run! We gotta save the bird! Bird! It's his best bird buddy! Bird! Run! Cups handler, I've got a screwdriver with your name on it! Hey! You're gonna flip me the bird? Is that it? Oh, sorry. Yes, magic wand. Magic wand.
You still interested in a trade? My magic wand for one of your exotic prizes.
Which prize would you like to trade for?
The talking bird!
The talking bird.
That scraggly heap of... A fantastic choice, young lady. Hold on a second and I'll get him for you. A fantastic choice, and I really, really mean that.
She put him in her pocket!
So, you're a bird, huh?
Yeah. Wait a second. Did the old man send you to get me?
I guess he did. My name's April.
Oh, God, is there no escape? I mean, not that I like being cooped up in a cage for gamblers to gawk at and children to spit at all day, but give me a break. It's better than being locked away in a stinking chest. Thanks a whole bunch for rescuing me, April.
You're welcome.
No, hey, that's not what I meant. I was being sarcastic. Do you know what sarcastic means? Speak all tongue? Yes, hmm?
No, actually, I don't. I speak English.
English? English? I don't know where you're from, lady, but you're weird. Okay, so let me go already, alright? Enough with the I'm human so I can boss the bird around shtick. We're all impressed.
Sorry, I promised the old man I'd win you back. I need a favor from him badly.
Yeah? So what's so important you'd sacrifice a bird's happiness and well-being?
The fate of 2 worlds, billions of people, and the balance.
Yeah? So... No, forget it.
So were you always just Bird? Or did you have a better name?
No. It's always been Bird. My full name is That Damn Bird. I learned that when I was 2 weeks old. That damn bird, the old man would say. No good ball of feathers. Then he beat me with a stick.
Really?
No. He'd just stick me in the chest and forget about me. Which is almost as bad as beating, believe you me.
I'm sorry to hear that, Bird. You know, if you were my bird, I think I'd call you Crow.
Yeah, well, I'm my own bird, lady, and I don't... Crow. You'd call me Crow? That's a pretty good name. It's a proper name, at least, not just an insult.
Anyway, I guess I'd better get you back to your master bird. He's pining for you.
All he's pining for is coin to gamble with.
It's really none of my business. Sorry.
Sure you are.
In the pocket. So Blue, the reason magnetism works in Arcadia is the balance separated magic and science between the 2 lands, like the 2 worlds. But the objects, kind of like how April's able to shift between the 2. Like, from my understanding, like the items, once the divide happened, the items that are in either world, if they travel to the other world, like we have a calculator too that works. So I think it's just kind of like they're separated. They were separated, but if things are traveling between the 2 worlds, it's still gonna work. That's my thinking of it. But you have a good point. Like, magnetism is a scientific force. So, good point. Then again, magic, we've got a bird in our pants. So, magic, yay! Let's go give the bird to the old man. Sorry, Crow. I did just say that, didn't I?
It's Crow. Here's your bird, sir. It wasn't easy, but I got him back. I sure hope you're grateful.
Bird, blessed be the balance, me faithful friend and companion be back.
Oh no!
No, not back in the chest, not in the chest! Ah!
Poor crow.
Now can you help me get passage on a ship?
Aye, I be a man of me word. Speak ye with Captain Horatio Nebuve of the White Dragon, the ship behind yez. Tell him Umbrianos be sending yez to cash in on that old favor he be owing me.
Thanks, old man.
Arr.
Arr. Now we have to save Crow again. We do, Flexpaw. Let's start the hashtag. Okay.
Hello again, old man.
Eh? It be you.
I just want to see if he has something else to say. Oh, no.
See you later.
If I not be dead, aye.
So now we have to kill the old man to get the bird. No, just kidding.
The old man keeps his bird locked in there. Poor guy. The bird, that is. It's a lighthouse.
Oops.
The blue fire's burning bright, a safe beacon for weary sailors, and a magnet for flowery prose. Hello.
Uh-huh.
I can't stab anybody with a screwdriver now. I got rid of it. It's a magic wand now.
You know old Umbrianos, don't you?
The old drunk? Aye, he be a good captain once. But ever since he lost his ship, he hasn't been much worth to anyone.
Be that as it may, you do owe him a favor, right?
Aye, that I do. He saved my life more than once. And I wouldn't be captain of this beautiful lady if it weren't for him.
Guess what? I'm here to cash in on that favor.
I'll be damned. What did you do for the old geezer? Promise him your hand in marriage?
Don't you mind that, old boy. Just get ready to sail south. You're giving me a lift to the island of Elias. I mean, since you're already heading for Gien.
I am? That could prove a little tricky.
How come?
For one, there is no wind. That accursed alchemist up north has put some kind of spell on the wind. Clax, I believe his name is, Roper Clax. Lives in a bloody rock somewhere beyond Riverwood. As long as he's got his dirty claws on the wind, this vessel ain't going nowhere. Then there's a little problem with my crew. I can't very well leave the harbor without a navigator, and my last one decided he didn't much care for the sea anymore and went off to marry a serving maid.
But, okay. Let's say I manage to free the wind and find you a new navigator. Then will you drop me off on Elias?
You think you will be able to defeat Clax, free the wind, and find me a new navigator? By Jaw's pus-filled left eye, if you do such a trick, then I'll take you wherever you wish to go. Most likely they'll be holding your funeral within the week, girl. Just leave the madman be and let the army deal with him.
Never you mind. As long as you keep your promise and take me to Elias.
What's with Elias, anyhow? It's been deserted for hundreds of years, ever since the Dolmari fell victim to the Great Plague.
I need to visit the Elation people, to listen to some of their stories.
As if there aren't enough stories here. It takes all sorts, that be for sure.
All right. No, I think poor Bird's in that chest, but maybe we'll get him later. We gotta save Bird again! Poor Bird. Okay, let's see what the, let me think here. Let's see what the journal says. Oh, wait, no! Actually, I remember what to do. At least I think I do. Let's find out! Oh, poor Bird. Well, we saved him from being a prize. Oh, so we got the road north. So actually, I'm gonna go to the Journeyman Inn. Let's see if I remember this correctly. Oh no, I guess not. Oh, that's true. He needs that air. All right. Well, well, I could try talking to the old man again, but I don't know if we'll be able to get Bird out of this chest. We may just have to head north.
Hello again, old man.
Eh? It be you.
Nope. Nope.
See you later.
If I not be dead, aye.
I mean, he's assuming he's gonna be dead, so I might as well just push him in the water, right? Give me the bird back! Let's see if I can pay him. I'll buy a bird from you! Aww. 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 Alright, we gotta leave Bird behind. That is true, he may die. We don't know. The old man's old. I like this calculator. Yeah, we don't really have anything else. So we gotta try this road north here. Yes, we loot his stuff when we get Bird! Well, we gotta stop calling him Bird, actually. His name is Crow. We gotta save Crow! By leaving town and going north.
It's a small barn. It's a farmhouse.
Shelves.
It's a storehouse on pillars.
That's true. If the world ends, Crow's gone. So we gotta save the world.
It's some kind of cattle, but not the kind of cattle they breed in Kansas.
Let's see.
Those monuments, they're enormous, like man-made mountains. I wonder what they are. What they were made for.
It does look like an elephant with horns.
Monumental.
Aww. Poor Crow. You're right. The world is a dark place without Crow in it. Let's wander into this big scary forest to work out our sadness about not being able to save Crow. He escaped! He's escaped! He followed us! That was Crow! I actually forgot about that. He's free! Okay, so Bakuria is where we just came from. The road north is where we are. So we want to go into the forest. I actually forgot that Crow... For some reason, I thought there was a puzzle to get him out of the chest, but yeah, I forgot that he escaped on his own. But I did know that he followed us. Let's see.
It's a discarded wagon wheel.
Oh.
Do you always travel like you got a two-headed Besparian nymphate on your tail? I couldn't keep up half the time.
Crow, is that you?
Is that you?
Of course, there was that pair of stunning robin redbreasts. Twins, did you know? It's not as if I could just leave them without a kiss or two. Or 12, as it turned out. Maybe I'm just out of shape after being stuck in boxes and cages and knapsacks for the past 20 years.
I guess it is you.
Of course it's me! How many birds do you know with both good looks and a sense of humor?
You got a sense of humor.
No, funny. Nah, that's funny.
What are you doing here, Crow?
What am I doing here? What am I doing here? How about a nice to see you, Crow, or I've missed you so much, Crow, or at least a glad to see you out of that chest, Crow?
It is nice to see you, Crow. How did you escape?
Cunning, milady. Of course, that keg of Androgen stone liquor the old geezer got his hands on didn't hurt. I've never seen such a shameful display of public drunkenness in my life. Well, not since the last time I had a thimble full of wine. Phew, boy, were those ladies in for a surprise. When they were told I could talk, I'm sure they didn't count on my encyclopedic knowledge of Dolmari obscenities. The old man was gonna gamble me away again, you know. Went straight back to the cups handler after the, celebration. So, I decided to split before they put me back in the cage. That place was like a prison without the amenities. And let's not even mention the food. Did you ever try roasted Elguan dung? Ugh, pooey, duh, don't, ever. So, I pecked a button here and some soft tissue there and fled. I had nowhere else to fly, so I decided to join you on your, quest. It sounded like a spot of good old-fashioned fun. Like a Bird Zone adventure. It's not as if I came after you because I like you, though. You don't have any feathers.
Thank God for that. Okay, if you want to join me, I wouldn't mind some company. I'm guessing you'll be using your wings, though, and not your feet?
The ground's no place for a free spirit like myself, baby. Besides, I hear there are a lot of good-looking birds in this forest, and let me tell you, they don't parade about on the ground like winged chickens. Just try to slow down once in a while. Let me catch up.
Sure. But how do I get your attention if I need to talk to you?
Can you whistle? Like this?
Sorry. But wait a second, I got a little flute. I could use it to call you.
I'm not a sheepdog. Let's get that straight. You play your tune, and I'll consider your request. I won't be flapping to attention like a tame soldier hawk.
Deal. We better get moving, though. It's getting late.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll try to keep an eye out ahead in case there's trouble.
I don't know if he wants to ride in the pocket again. And yes, they were feeding him shit. Poor Crow. Into the forest we go. It's a little mole person.
Oh dear. Oh dear me. Please, human, don't kill me and skin me. I haven't even sung to the soil yet.
Oh! He seems so nice. He says, we could say, don't worry, I'm not going to kill you or skin you, or your coat does look very nice and fluffy. I think we should be nice to him. He sounds so kind. But what do you think? Okay, yes. CJ, I agree with you. We gotta... No! No! Banned! We're gonna do number 1 here. No, Blue! No! No, I think we need to be nice to him. Banned. Banned. 2 votes for 2. But we got CJ and me saying 1. So that's 2 votes for 1. So, Z, it looks like you're the tiebreaker, or Nova. Z says 1. We're gonna go with 1. But no!
Don't worry, I'm not going to kill you or skin you.
Oh my. That is good news. Very good indeed. Who are you?
My name's April. What's yours?
In my language, it's Bandu Umana Banta Au Rubana Bitana Benort. It means the little one who tries hard to live up to his father who sings to the soil.
That's a mouthful. So, what do I call you?
You can call me Ben Bandu, the sad little one. Banda is the name of my people. We are the little ones.
Why are you sad, Ben Bandu?
I'm looking for my brother. He's been gone in the forest for many days, and I've not heard him sing to us. Our people don't walk about the forest much. It's too dangerous for us. You haven't seen my brother, have you? He's short, about my height, with a tan coat and a mischievous glint in his eye.
You're the first the first Banda I've met.
Oh dear. I hope he's all right. A lot of our people have disappeared this summer.
What happened to the Banda that disappeared?
We don't really know. But there's something evil in this forest. Something that doesn't like the Banda. I shouldn't be out here looking, but I must find my brother.
If I see him, I'll let him know you're looking for him.
Oh, thank you. Thank you ever so much.
Blue, he looks like dirt. Let's at least put it at that. Yes.
Aren't your people called the Mole People?
That's what the city dwellers and farmers call us. They say it with sharp tongue. Moles. Dirt diggers. They don't like us very much. Our given name is Banda, the little ones. Or the Banda Banta, the little ones who sing to the soil.
How do you sing to the soil?
When we're old enough, and we found our voices, we just sing, and the earth shapes itself to our needs. We live in harmony with the earth, just like the birds do with the air.
Good luck on your search, Ben Bandu. Sad little one.
And the best of luck to you, April. Please, if you see my brother, tell him to come home. We're all so very worried.
Ben Bandu. Turdy.
Hey, Crow, would you mind doing me a favor?
I was having this tete-a-tete with a pretty young sparrow, but hey, Crow at your service. Did you say favor? Oh, sure thing, unless it's something extremely... No, make that even remotely dangerous. I don't like dangerous.
Not at all. Just scout out the forest from your vantage point. See if you can find Ben Bandu's brother.
Ben who?
The mole I just met. I thought you were supposed to be watching me. Didn't you pay attention?
No. Mole, you said. They're savages, the lot of them. You eat birds, even.
Crow, I eat birds. You probably do, too.
Yeah, I love a roasted duckling and a tangy orange. Oh, well, yeah, I see your point. Looking for a lost mole, then, are we?
Yeah, and they're called the Banda.
I never got into that whole PC thing. It's not Tyrox, it's the tyrant. Don't say chicks, say birds. Don't say birds, say women. I don't know. It's all a little too complicated for a simple man of the air like myself.
Just go look for the lost Bandu, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Z, that's some intense math. I have a calculator in my inventory. I could have helped you.
The bridge is out. Damn. The bridge has been completely destroyed. The edges are charred. Whatever caused this, it couldn't have been floodwater or simple wear and tear. I'll have to find some other way across. This gorge is too deep to cross and the river too fierce.
Uh...
The road continues on the other side. I really need to cross this gorge.
I don't know if I really have anything in my inventory to help with this. Yeah, let's Let's see if there's anything back here that I missed. Oh,
It's a woman, I guess. An old woman, and it looks like she's in pain.
Oh, please, pretty lady, pretty, please help me. I've fallen and I can't stand up.
What happened to you?
Oh, I was out picking bones. Berries for my stew and flowers. Yes, pretty flowers. Then I tripped over a big old root and twisted my ankle. It hurts so. Please help me home, pretty lady, please.
oh God, Snake Lady. Oh, I think this is just ambient. Like, yeah, the glowflies aren't really anything important, I think. But yes, she's very clearly evil. But let's talk to her.
Where do you live?
I live not far from here, not far at all. No, help me home and I'll cook you a fine stew, I promise. Yes, I promise. Just help me home and I'll reward you for your compassion. Yes, you'll have your reward.
Ew. Hey! Be nice to the band, the Bantu.
Who are you?
Oh, I'm nobody at all. Just a frail old woman picking bones. Picking berries for her stew so she can feed her prisoner. Guests! Feed her guests and fatten them up for the long winter.
Why do you keep swallowing your words?
Because I'm just a frail old forgetful woman, yes.
She is gonna offer me an apple, and also I need to help her clean her oven. So both the things you're saying not to do, I'm totally gonna do it. So let's help her home, okay? Let's do it.
All right, I'll help you home.
Oh, yes. Thanks, plump little treasure. A nice, pretty girl, thanks.
Game over. The end.
I still need your help, pretty girl. I can't walk all the way home by myself, you see. Help me home and I'll cook you a good, thick, creamy stew. Yum, I'm getting hungry myself. Let's go.
Yeah, April's kind of a twig, so not plump. But apparently she's tasty.
Lead the way, ma'am.
Yes, let's go. Come on, just follow me, my sweet treat.
This is a good idea.
The old woman seems capable of walking on her own, strangely enough. Maybe she just needed some, encouragement.
April, come on, you are not that ignorant here. There's more glowflies. Oh, mushrooms.
Looks like a cozy little burrow, like a hobbit hole.
I know, she walked just fine to her own home.
They don't look like the edible sort. In fact, these mushrooms look cancerous. And ugly. They look cancerous, and I'd rather not touch them. They look cancerous, and I'd rather not touch them.
Oh, I can't even take them. I love mushrooms, even the ugly ones. And yes, against everything we've learned in every bedtime story, this obviously evil monster lady has invited us into her home. So let's not disappoint her. Let's go.
Come in, honored guest. I'll just check on my stuffing. On my stew, yes. My thick, delicious stew. Oh dear, what have we here? This stew isn't good enough to stuff. To serve a guest as plump, as well-built and delicious, as honored as you, my dear. Why don't you just wait here and I will go pick some more berries and spices for my stuff. My stew.
But wait, what about your bad back? What a strange... what a strange woman. There's something not quite right about this place. Like those skulls, for one. They look disturbingly humanoid.
Yeah, this isn't a good situation we've got
What's
into.
that sound? Where's it coming from? It's a small humanoid skull, like that of a child. Good God!
I just picked up the skull. Ugh. Hey, look, bones!
Grotesque decor. Grotesque decor. It's a window, but it's too small for me to squeeze through. I can't climb up there. Besides, I'm too big to fit through that tiny window. What are those things? They look like... Is that blood? What does this creature do to people? Looks like a solid piece of furniture. It's got a chain tied around it. There's that strange knocking sound again.
My goal is to keep my bones inside of me and not have them end up on this lady's table.
It's locked solid. What was that? It sounds like somebody's trapped inside the cabinet. It's a broom. By the looks of this place, I don't think it's been used much.
Oh my god, you're right. My bones are wet. Also, there's a skeleton inside of me, but also, I am inside my own skeleton. Because brain. Ah!
It's too big for me to carry around, but maybe I could use it somewhere in this room.
Oh, dear me. Who are you? Are you going to eat me?
I'm April, and I've come to rescue you.
Oh, my. Did my tribe send you?
So to speak, I met your brother, Ben Bandu.
Ben Bandu? Bandu umanu banta orobana biutan binoart?
I think so. He said to call him Ben Bandu.
Because he was sad for me? He will be so glad to find that you've rescued me then.
Yeah. There could be a tiny little problem with that.
The Gribbler captured you too?
I guess whatever the Gribbler is, did capture me. That took me by surprise since I did come here willingly.
That's how she works, the Gribbler. She tricks Banda and humans to come here to her house, and then she cooks them and eats them.
Friendly old lady, she's not. What's your name?
Bandu utamatuta uyatan ayama binaort.
That's a little difficult for me to remember. How about I call you Bandu Uta?
Oh my, yes, yes, that would be fine. We have long names, us Banda, as long as our tunnels.
You can tell me more about your people later. Right now we need to find a way out of here.
Yes, put him in the pocket.
Come over here. Let's try something.
Oh dear me.
I'm putting you in my pocket.
What are you going to do?
I'm gonna get you out of here. Hold on. Can you break the window and get through?
Oh dear, I'm so sorry, but it doesn't seem like I can do that. The window is too thick for me to break.
Well, let's see if the skull works. Oh, child skull. Oh my god, my bird pocket smells like bird.
Come over here. Let's try something.
Oh dear me. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna get you out of here. Hold on. Hey, wait a second. I need you to open the door for me. Don't run off. Damn. What the hell am I gonna do now?
I am back with the berries and... What's happened here? Why is the... What have you done, you stupid little human?
I just saved an innocent person from being your dinner, Gribbler, so there.
So, you think you could come into my house and set my dinner free and get away with it?
Well, I will get away with it because soon a lot of people, armed people, will come to get me and to kill you. So you'd better run away while you still have a chance.
I guess you will be my dinner tonight then, and I had hoped to save you for tomorrow.
Oh, come on, Gribbler. You can't honestly think you can eat... Step aside. I know karate. Beat it. Get out of here. Oh, shit.
Oh shit. Okay, I've got a killer.
Something's cooking all right. I just can't put my finger on what exactly. That pillar looks a little shaky. It's a loose floorboard.
Yup, I did exactly that. I pushed her into the fire. Oh, that's right. Wait a minute, Nova. We did find out that she does say these things out loud. Yeah, that was... I kind of did it pretty quick there, didn't I?
Something's cooking all right. I just can't put my finger on what exactly.
That line before she dies and after she dies has very different context. April, don't be so sarcastic.
It's a wooden table with a tablecloth made of some kind of animal skin.
Ugh.
I look like a serving maid.
Her weakness is table. So I'm just reading back a little bit. You guys are making me laugh when they were talking. I was really trying. Oh god. Yes, it probably is human skin. Actually, yeah, there's legs and arms. Yeah. Yeah. And Blue, I will definitely be in the Cool Cats Club. Sorry, I am giving you nightmares with this game.
Hi, Ben.
Oh dear, where's the monster?
She vanished like smoke up a chimney. Do you know what happened to your brother? He just ran off, didn't even stop to say goodbye.
I met him back on the road. He was running like the wind. Said that when you helped him out of the window, he spotted the Gribbler returning, so he went to get help. I told him to alert the village, gather as many of the Banda as possible, and come back here, and that I'd try my best to aid you in the meanwhile.
Thank you, that was very brave of you.
Brave of me? Oh my. You defeated the Gribbler. You are a hero. I owe the life of my brother to you, the life of everyone in our tribe. I know my fellow Banda will want to reward you for your gracious deeds. You are invited to our village with me, and I will tell my people to prepare a grand feast for you.
You don't have to do that, Ben. I just did what anybody would have done.
But you did it. Give me your map, and I will show you where our village is. Then I must run ahead to tell the Banda that the Gribbler is no more.
No, not Bird Feast! No! Bird's our friend!
April! I'm so glad you could come to our village and sit by our fire so we can thank you in the proper manner.
It's my privilege, Ben Bandu. I wouldn't want to pass through this forest without visiting your village and seeing for myself how the Banda people live.
Oh my, you speak so eloquently. My brother sits by the fire. I know he wishes to speak with you. But the elder would speak with you first. He rests in his hammock up on the mound. Go speak with him, and then come down again, so we can celebrate the death of the Gribbler and the brave escape of April Ryan and Ben Bandu's brother.
She is very ambassador-like. And I don't know if you remember about the book about who had the parts of the disc, but it did say something about people with dirt between their toes. Just saying! Dirt between their toes, not turd between their toes.
They got a nice bonfire going. It's a hammock built for a Bandu. It's Ben Bandu's brother, Bandu Uta.
That's right, wait, I gotta talk to the elder first. Well.
Oh my, we would be honored to have you sit next to us, but the elder does insist that you speak with him first. He would like to thank you in person.
It's Ben Bandu.
Oh my,
It's Crow. When did he get here?
Oh, yeah, you're right, Z. Like, she did say, I think they probably just figured out that she killed the Gribbler. But, yeah.
I should speak with the elder first. I don't want to seem disrespectful. It's the elder Bandu.
Let's go talk to the elder.
The hero of the day comes to visit the old Bandu. Let me see your face, human. Make yourself shorter. That's much better. The human is closer to the soil now, and she may even feel it like we do. Moving, shaping itself, breathing, beating.
I don't feel anything. Sorry.
So the human is not a digger, but we don't judge her because of that. The human is a hero, she is.
Don't call me that. I'm not a hero. I was just in the right place at the right time to help somebody out.
She destroyed the evil that haunted our forest, and rescued one of our little ones from the creatures of chaos. And so she is a hero. She's the one spoken of in our songs, is she not? The one who will deliver us from an evil presence, and who will go on to save the balance. You are she, are you not?
I don't know.
Well, we will see, we will see. You will sleep in our spirit dig tonight, and then tomorrow we will see. But now, you must enjoy yourself. This feast is in your honor to show our appreciation for your courage.
Thank you.
Go, eat and drink and dance, and then go to sleep in the spirit dig. We will talk tomorrow before you continue your journey. You are on a journey, are you not?
A very long one. Yeah.
We are all on a journey, but yours is the most important one ever. So go. I will smoke my pipe and think on prophecies and songs. Go.
Oh, I think they're just figuring out that she's in their prophecies. So, yeah, I don't think specifically they realized who she was prior to her being a hero. That's my thinking of it, at least.
Glowing. Crow?
Oh, hey, I was, wondering what happened to you. What happened to you?
I thought you were supposed to help out in the search. I could have used some assistance this afternoon.
Yeah, but I did find some banda, didn't I? Just not the one we were looking for is all. And besides, I was beat. My wings can only carry me so far before I need a twig to rest on and a couple of juicy berries. Speaking of berries, did you taste the ones they got here? The word is yum. Big yum. I don't know what they soaked them in, but hoo-hoo, man!
Well, at least you're okay.
Oh, sure. You know me. I could use a good flea plucking, though. Care to reward me for my diligence?
Diligence?
I'm guessing I'll be plucking my own fleas tonight, and I'm okay with that. I'm blaming you if I wake up with a crick in the neck tomorrow, though.
Oh, the Gribbler! Oh! Yeah, that's a good point, actually. If they knew that the Gribbler was the Gribbler... You're right. Why were they letting her... Maybe they just didn't know what she looked like. That she looked like an old woman. But that's a very good point, actually, that I never really thought about.
Oh dear, it's April. Sit down.
Are you feeling all right? I thought you disappeared on me back at the Gribbler's lair.
Oh dear, I do apologize. I saw the Gribbler return from the forest, so I ran into the bushes and headed straight for the village. I was going to get help, you understand, but then I bumped into my brother, and I told him what was happening.
Well, I'm glad you're okay.
Thanks to you, April. How did you kill the Gribbler?
Lots of luck and a little bit of quick thinking. My limited talents in the martial arts were woefully underused.
Were you frightened?
I don't think I've ever been so frightened in my entire life. Kinda exhilarating, actually. Although at this point, I think I've had quite enough excitement for a lifetime.
Oh, dear me. I could never be as brave as you, April. Ever.
What is the spirit dig the Elder told me about?
Oh, it's a sacred place. A very sacred place. It's where we, the Banda, can speak with our ancestors, ask them questions, and learn from their wisdom.
Yeah, well, the Elder said I was to sleep there tonight.
He did? The Elder said that? Then you have been honored by him, April. Only those worthy of the spirits of our ancestors can spend the night in the spirit dig.
Oh, I think, actually, CJ, I think you're right, because she kind of transformed from, not a very convincing old woman, but from an old woman into a monster. So yeah, she probably did have some kind of shape-shifting abilities. And yeah, Z, you're probably right too, is that, yeah, just idiot kids wandering into the forest. Kids which, one of which, the skull I threw through the window. Oh, God.
Where is the spirit dig?
Right behind you, at the far end of our green.
Enjoy the party, guys.
Oh, but it's in your honor, April. You must enjoy it yourself, too.
dear, it's
Oh,
April.
I thought this was gonna be different.
Hi, guys. Are you enjoying the feast?
Oh, very much, very much.
Enjoy the party.
Oh, but
Let's see if there's anyone else to talk to. Damn kids and their music! Doesn't look like there's anything else for me to do. Yeah, time to go to sleep in the spirit dig.
Mushrooms or chairs? Or both? There are tunnels extending down into the earth behind the screen.
Chair shrooms. They are!
It's not a big fire, but it's comfortably warm in here, and the smoke has a very pleasant, very mellow texture to it. It's some kind of bed made with twigs and moss. Not as comfortable as a real mattress, I'm sure, but it'll do.
You don't like mushrooms? Okay, I forgive you. But I love mushrooms. Mushrooms is like one of my favorite things. And yes, I would eat these chairs. And yes, they're hotboxing this cave. It's a very mellow smoke. It's a spirit dig. Alright, I'm gonna go to sleep in their spirit dig. Let's do it.
I'll just lie down for a few. No, screw that. I'm getting a good night's sleep. That's what I'm doing. I've never been this tired in my life. What the hell do you think you're doing? What? What are you doing here, you arrogant bitch? You don't think you can really save the world, do you? Who are you? Don't tell me you don't recognize me, April Ryan. I'm you. That's impossible. This is just another dream. I must be dreaming. Think again, loser. This is as real as it gets. Why are you here? I'm sending you home, that's what. You're a sad little twit, don't you realize that? There's no point subjecting the entire world, two worlds, to your feeble attempts at redeeming yourself, is there? Go away, leave me alone. How the hell am I supposed to do that, Einstein? I am you. You are me. Unfortunately for the both of us, we're inseparable. I don't need this Freudian id crap. Not now. There's so much I have to do, so many people I have to help. Oh yeah? Like you really believe that? Like you give a shit about those people? You're doing this for yourself, April, and that's why you're gonna fail. Shut up! Shut up! That's always your way out, isn't it? Telling people to shut up when they speak the truth and shutting them out when they're getting too close for comfort. Hey, don't tell me I do it because Daddy hurt me. Screw that. How do you think you're gonna hold up when this job gets tough if you can't rely on anybody or believe in anything? I'm doing it, aren't I? Yeah, because what kind of choice did you have? Face your problems back home? Face the nightmares? I don't think so. So you run, and you think you're putting distance between yourself and your fear of the past and the present? All you're doing is running straight into an inevitable nervous breakdown. Like right now. You're talking to yourself, April. Now, that's not something a mentally stable person would do, is it? Shut up! Shut up!
It's okay, April. It's okay.
Charlie? Charlie, is that you?
Don't you worry. I'm here. I'll take good care of you.
Oh, God, Charlie, I'm so glad that you're not here. You can't be. I'm still dreaming.
No, you're not dreaming. I'm here, but in spirit only.
Is it? Is it really you, Charlie?
We are Charlie, your friend. We feel his heart and his mind, and his sleeping spirit joins us. But we speak from the great digs of the beyond, where the songs of the banda never end.
You're the dead?
We have passed into the soil. We are spirits, and we have come to guide you.
Why, Charlie? Why do you show me Charlie?
He loves you, and so he guides us here, into your heart and mind.
He loves me? Charlie loves me?
You are not alone in the world, April. There are many who care for you. Your friends and your family. Your real family. You are not alone in your journey through life.
What do you know about my family? My real family?
They watch out for you, April. That's all we know. They have never abandoned you. They have just let you live the life you needed to live, to understand. It's important that you understand.
Understand what?
That life, even when difficult and painful, is a gift. That love is priceless and rare and precious. That every good action, every good thought counts. And that a single person can make a difference, can change the world, if she puts her mind to it, if she believes in herself, and the people who believe in her.
But everything is so frightening. I don't understand half of what goes on around me.
Did not the mother say she would help you? Watch out for you? Did not Charlie and Emma, your friends, offer to give you a helping hand when you didn't even tell them the truth about what was going on? And Cortez the Red, did he not prove himself a friend as well? How then can you be so afraid when you have so many spirits to be with you in your darkest hour?
Cortez the Red? Please, tell me what I have to do. I'm just fumbling in the dark here.
Follow your heart and your spirit, April, and use your mind. These are your weapons, and with them you will defeat chaos. When you wake, tell the elder that you've had a bakbar, that you've spoken with the band of spirits, and that your name amongst our people is now April Bandu and Bata, April Digger who will seek and find.
Oh, don't go. Please don't go.
Hey, that's the end of the chapter. There we go. So I think this is probably a good stopping point for tonight. We've been going for a little over 2 hours, and we yeah, those were some good mushrooms. Yeah, don't eat the furniture. That's the lesson here. Because if you eat the furniture, you're gonna have a bad trip, and you're gonna be talking to yourself and arguing. And we did save Bird. Bird's our friend, and he's joining us on our journey, our long journey, the longest journey. I'm gonna save it real quick, even though I'm pretty certain it just auto-saved. But yeah! No, we are not eating Bird, Anova. No, he is our friend. Oh God, the the Gribbler. Oh, that scary lady. She's serving up her own stew now. Let me put up my end screen here. So yeah, thank you everybody for watching. We finished chapter 4. We saved Bird finally, and we're touch the fishy. Oh, I am a cat, but Bird's our friend. Bird is friend, not food. Friends still taste good if you put the right sauce on them. No, wrong. Oh God. Oh. With breading. Crow's gonna be like, hey, why are you sprinkling these breadcrumbs on me? Then he'd try to eat them, and then he would fly away. No, we need Bird. He's our friend. He's gonna help us. Oh God, breeding? No, breading. What? One is, yeah. One makes more sense than the other. Oh, and flour. Wait, which kind of flour? Yeah, oh God. You guys are terrible. No, I don't want to eat Bird. No, bad. I mean, he did say he was getting a little out of shape for being in the cage and the chest and everything for so long. I'm so glad that we saved Bird tonight, because if we didn't, I was really going to kick myself for misremembering yet again when we would be saving him. No! Why? Why do you all want us to eat Bird? No. I mean, hell, Bird even admitted that he eats Bird. Or Crow admitted that he eats Bird. His name is Crow. His name is Crow. We gave him a name ourselves. Thank you, CJ. See, CJ doesn't want to eat Crow. Don't eat Crow. Crow is good. He's a good bird. We'll find some other birds to eat. No, he's Crow. I'm Tom Servo. April Servo. Eat chicken with Crow. Yeah! Crow and I can sit down for a nice chicken dinner. And we'll both have a nice evening. Oh, on the side! No! Servo Crow to play. You guys are terrible. Anyway, so CJ, Blue's betrayed us. Oh yes, thank you, Blue. So I've got the Discord. I think most of you are in the Discord. Anova, you got a sub gifted to you by Ghost Gifter, so I'll make sure to go into the Discord and manually sync it. It's supposed to auto sync, but it's better when I do it manually because it happens faster. So you should be able to join the Cool Cats Club. I'm gonna go grab a drink of water, but after I've got a drink, I'm going to hang out in the Cool Cats Club. I also at some point, oh my God, caned Malico. No. um, Anakin, no. Uh, no, yeah, we gotta fix the balance. Oh, no, I didn't remove you. I have to do it. Mail. Oh, gotcha. So I didn't remove you. You should definitely still be in there. But if your sub runs out, you won't be able to get into Cool Cats Club. But now that you have a new sub, I can manually sync it, and you will be able to join again. It's set up automatically to remove anyone who has a sub, like expire like after a month or something. So that's probably what it was. And then also, yeah, you got to make sure that your Discord is linked to your Twitch, because that's how it syncs the rolls over. And yeah, you don't need to pay attention. It's just a little chat room. We have good conversations. And I hang out there after streams. So I'll be in the Cool Cats Club. I'll also be posting a game giveaway soon. I think we do. Oh no, yeah, you don't need Nitro to link your Twitch. You could just do that regularly. Yeah, no, the Nitro shouldn't. I hope that hasn't changed. I think Nitro's just for something else, right? Don't they have like a game store in Discord now? I think that's for their game store. Aren't most of our conversations silly and stupid? But they're good. They're good. Anyway, so I'll be posting game giveaway, Cool Cats Club. Next longest journey stream will be next Tuesday. Will be a week from now. So we'll get into chapter 5. This Friday, I will be streaming. I think I might be on my own this Friday. I'll have to ask Houseplant if he's free. So I'll figure out what we're gonna play. If you have any ideas, if you want to watch something or if you want to join me, yeah. Oh, that's right, Toontown. Oh yeah, we could do Toontown. We'll talk to Sean. But yeah, if Sean can do it, we could do Toontown either Friday or Sunday. Um, Although I have to make sure. I think I'm free on Sunday, so I should be able to do it Sunday too. But yes, Toontown. That's a good idea, CJ. Yes. Yeah. So I'm gonna go grab a drink of water, and I'll be in Discord. And thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Have a good night. Bye.